Fuck with me, y'all. I mean, either way, you stuck with me, y'all. I'm coming at these rap niggas first and foremost. That's a locally, y'all better know it. Just a...
Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm doing a beauty look. As you can see, I've got this lovely colourful look, I guess, going on, and this lip gloss, which is from NARS. I absolutely love it. I bought it ages ago, 2-3 years ago, from NARS, and I never wore it, and I just brought it out today, and I'm in love. The voiceover, because I haven't done a voiceover before, and I thought, let me try a voiceover. If you want to see how I got this look, then keep watching. Okay, so first of all, I'm starting with eyebrows. I used the Dip Brow by Anastasia Beverly Hills. So yeah, first I just try and get it as straight as possible, and then I draw it on. I actually ran out of my Dip Brow, so I ended up using this pencil that I bought from the beauty store. It doesn't really have a name. I think I bought it for about £2. So that's what I'm using. I try to draw the outline first and then fill in the brows. But yeah, you can just see me kind of draw it on, trying to get a decent shape. Guys, this took me forever. I don't know why. Usually I do my eyebrows in about 10-15 minutes, but when I was recording this, it took me a good half an hour, so I had to cut like a whole chunk out of the video, which is crazy. I was having a bad brow day. But yeah, so I'm just kind of taking my time trying to get a nice shape. I do like to leave a little gap at the beginning, at the front of my brows, so I can just blend it with a spoolie. And there goes my spoolie. This was actually a pencil from Kiko, but I did not really use it because it ended up breaking before I could even try it, which was really annoying. Okay, so now I'm cleaning up my brows. I use the Lego Pro Concealer. This is in Toast. So yeah, trying to draw the outline and get it as clean as possible. And sometimes I do have to go back and add some more pencil to try and get it even sharper, even cleaner. And this does take a long time. It really does. I used to watch YouTubers and wonder how they do it in 5 minutes. But in reality, it takes a good 5 to 15 minutes because, you know, you want perfect on fleek eyebrows. And as you can see, I messed up this shape. I really don't know why I was having such a bad eyebrow day. And the great thing though is you can always clean it up. With a bit of patience and some skills, you can always redeem those brows. Okay, still doing brows. It really does take patience, guys. Oh, and there is little man. Alright, all done. So now I'm starting with my eyes. I'm using the Morphe palette and I am priming with Urban Decay. So I'm starting off with this pale orange, and I'm going to use that as my transition colour. So that goes on my brow bone. I'm not too sure what brush this is, but this is from Morphe. Unfortunately, I don't know the details. Okay, next I'm going with this deeper orange, and that is just going in that crease. Like so. Blend, blend, blend. I definitely did take my time with this part as well. I'm just trying to make sure I get it as pigmented as possible. And then I actually added some red. Didn't show it, but there was a red maybe 2 spaces up. So I added it to make it a little bit more defined and give it some depth. Now I'm adding this lovely purple to the corners just to add some more dimension. And this brush is from the Naked palette. Naked Urban Decay palette, that is. So I'm just trying to kind of outline a V right in the corner and then use my brush to kind of blend that in. And then with a fluffy brush, I'm trying to blend everything together to get a seamless look. The brush is from NYX, guys, or NYX. And now it's time to cut the crease. So I am using the LA Girl Pro Concealer. This time it's in Toffee. So I'm actually going to do a half cut crease. And this part definitely was quite challenging. I'm still learning how to do a nice clean cut crease. I know it's going to take me a while, but I was quite happy with this attempt. And then back with the Morphe palette, this lovely bright yellow is going onto the lids. You just want to make sure that you pack it on because the colour is not going to be as vibrant as you want it unless you kind of go over and over. So this is what I'm doing here, adding more colour to give me that nice oomph. And my crease did get a little bit untidy, so I had to go back and forth trying to clean it up. And then of course you want to keep adding some more colour because sometimes the colour does kind of fade away. Okay, now in my crease I've added this really bright yellow. It's just above the yellow that I've used on my lid, and that is just going right in that crease, and this is going to give it a nice bright effect. Okay, I'm moving quite fast here. NYX Conceal palette, I'm not sure what it's called, everything will be in the link. I'm using that to just conceal my dark marks. By the way guys, I actually lost a bit of my video, which is why I have finished my eye look and I have a wing liner, but never mind. So yeah, blending that with a sponge. The sponge is from Real Techniques. It's my favorite sponge. So I'm just gonna try and blend all those areas on my face. And it's better if the sponge is wet because it blends nicely. Bear with me, guys. This is my first time doing this voiceover. I didn't actually need all this extra bit to be in the video. I'm gonna make it much shorter next time. But yeah, foundation, I use Estee Lauder in okay, I forgot my shade. In Pecan, and the brush is by Real Techniques. I definitely prefer a brush than a sponge on my face. I just find that it's faster and it gives me a more smoother finish, more sprayed finish. And I find with the sponge, I get like the sponge marks. So I definitely prefer this method. So yeah, you should make sure that you blend it in really well, especially around the neck area, because that's the part that we always kind of neglect. Do you want to make sure it blends in with your neck? And then I go in with my sponge just to smooth it out. Okay, now it's time to conceal. I use toffee. To be honest, usually I use I use toast because I like a more natural look with highlight. But for the sake of the video, because I wanted a more dramatic finish, I went with something a bit brighter. So toffee under my eye. Try to create a V shape, and I also try to limit it. I don't really want it to go past my eyes because I have a more circular face. So I want the focus to remain right in the middle. So on my chin, down my nose, and on my forehead. And then we're going to blend that baby. I have the Max Fix Plus spray, and I'm going to blend that out. And just make sure you take your time with this. You want a nice, even blend. Look at my hand, guys. I'm so messy when I do makeup. I end up getting makeup all over myself. It's pretty crazy. And then, of course, I go down the bridge of my nose and blend that concealer. To be honest, I should have blended it a bit more looking back, but yeah. Okay, so baking time. I usually don't bake for this long, but I did go a bit extra. This is the Sasha Buttercup powder. So while I'm baking, I'm going to contour with the Bobbi Brown foundation stick. This is in Cool Espresso, the darker shade. And I'm going to create some cheekbones for myself. So we go down the side of my face, And also, like I said, I want to keep the focus right in the middle of my face, so I create some nice shadows around the perimeter, and of course down my nose. And the smaller you the closer you contour your nose, the thinner your nose appears. So I try to get it as close as possible. Okay, and then I'm blending that baby out. I like nice circular motions when I'm blending my contour shade. Fish face. Hello, fish face. I make the weirdest faces when I'm doing my makeup, but I know I'm not the only one. I can't be. Okay, we're still trying to blend everything together. And yeah, I've taken off my Sasha Buttercup. I forgot to add that part. Okay, I've got like this tiny version of the Real Techniques sponge, and I like to use that for like the details of my nose. Okay, I think my battery died here somewhere, so I had to round it off. But I used Dark Deep Mineralizing Powder by MAC to mix and blend everything. And now I'm lining my lips with NYX pencil. I will put the shade down below. And yeah, more blending. I'm using the Mineralized Skin Finish in Dark Deep here. And this just helps bring everything together, your highlighter and your contour. Okay, finishing my lips. And I remembered that I didn't show the pencil. So here it is. I know it's not very clear though. And to finish my lips off, I am using a NARS gloss. I'm not sure what the name of this gloss is, but again, I will have it down in the description box. And I definitely love this colour. I wish I used it more actually. Okay, it's time to highlight. BH Cosmetics Wet and Wild. I've mixed two colours together and I am highlighting. I always do that. Okay, so I finished off with the MAC Fix Plus. Make sure you like if you enjoy the video, subscribe if you want to see more, and share if you want to share the love.